There's something about getting lost off the beaten path in southern Vietnam.
I'm really lost.
The hum of the motorbike, the smell of coffee and freshly cooked food in the air.
Very good. Ah, amazing.
And the endless maze of rivers, canals and rice fields that make up the Mekong Delta. It's just massive. It's absolutely massive. I come from Australia, where we have a river and we call it the mighty Murray. Well, it's just got absolutely nothing on this. This is just incredible. Over the next 7 days, I'm riding from Ho Chi Minh City down to Vinh, Sóc Trăng and Bac Lieu before turning west to Can Tho and then all the way back again. It's a journey through back roads, markets, temples and eateries, and most of all, through the warmth and humour of the people who make this part of Vietnam so special.
It's a real community little hotspot, isn't it? And gossip corner.
There'll be great food, a breakdown here and there, a bit of history, and moments that remind me why I love this country.
It's enough, I think, just to stand out here and gaze at this amazing structure.
So get comfy and let's hit the road and join me on my ride through Vietnam's Khmer heartland of the Mekong Delta.
Okay, so this isn't an ideal start to the day. I've ducked down to get some brekkie at 6 a.m. I thought I'd get a nice early start. The motorbike started, I got down the street and I got to the banh mi lady, turned off the motorbike and now it won't start. So I've been having problems with the electric starter. It's got a button on it that I start it with. And then if that fails, I've got a Kickstarter. But it worked once or twice and then it's lost compression and so it's not kicking at the moment. That's the short of it. So I think at least I've got a banh mi. I've got a banh mi, I've got something to eat. The plan was to go and get something to eat, then get a coffee and then pack all my stuff up and hit the road to Sóc Trăng. So let's see, we'll see how we go. Yeah, I wasn't expecting... It's always good to have a little bit of drama in your story, isn't it? But I wasn't really keen on having it at 6 a.m. in the morning. But anyway, that's part of it. So let's see how I go, hey? I'll get back to you in a bit. All right, so silver lining, the motorbike randomly started. I don't know why. So I managed to get some brekkie. I got another banh mi and I've found this coffee shop here nearby. I found it last night actually, so I'm just waiting for a coffee and then I'm going to eat the banh mi, have the coffee and wait for a motorbike shop to open up, or a Honda, maybe a Honda dealership, I don't know. I just need something that'll fix the starter. There's something wrong with the electrical on the starter of the motorbike, which is my main problem. Other than that, the motorbike's going really well. So I'm not too worried about its performance, it's just getting the thing started. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting day. How about the banh mi? Looks pretty good. 15,000 dong. Hey, nice and warm. Banh mi obla, got lots of stuff in it. A couple of eggs, chili, soy sauce, chili sauce, coriander. They call it dua is in there. I can never remember the name of it. Pickled carrot and pickled, I can't think of what else it is. It's kind of, yeah, I can't remember at this point. I've got too many things on my mind, but looks really good. Toasty as well, crunchy. All right, I'm gonna get into it. Brilliant, as expected. All right, catch up with you in a bit at the motorbike shop.
Okay, so I'm in the shop. I've found a Honda dealership not too far away from where I had coffee, and yeah, got the bike in. The young fella seems to have diagnosed the problem, and hopefully we'll get back on the road soon. But check this out. This is one of the Honda dealerships in Vinh. Just purely motorbikes, nothing else. I wouldn't mind one of these, actually. This is their SH. Wouldn't mind sort of one of these. I could probably go up and down the country on one of those, and Melanie, my wife, I think she'd be very happy on the back there. I'm not too sure how much it is. But it's a 160cc. They also go up to about 350, I think. But yeah, big wheelbase. And just a lovely looking bike. Look at the brakes on it. So that would be a really nice, it would actually be an upgrade compared to what I've got. Even though I've really come to love the XR, the other one is a bit more practical for when I'm in the city and, you know, getting the shopping and putting Mal on the back and stuff like that. But look at this, hey? This is very typical of motorbike dealerships in Vietnam. Beautiful. I might ask the salesman how much the SH is. I think they're fairly reasonable, to be honest. I think it's when you go up to the 350cc that they start to get a bit pricey. All right, cool. Fingers crossed, we'll be back on the road soon.
All right, okay, so I'm ready to go, finally. It's about 10 o'clock or 10:30, I think, after being up at 4:30 to get on the road early and get to Sóc Trăng, so I didn't have an issue of getting lost like I did the other day. But as fate would have it, I wound up at the local Honda dealership, and those guys were sensational. It took a couple of hours. I had to go and find a part for it. Turned out it was what I thought. It was something to do with the starter motor, the electrics for the starter. So they fixed it. 120,000 dong, that was it. I offered them a tip. They wouldn't take it. They've done a great job. Shout out to them. I might put their address in the description. So if you happen to be in Vinh on a motorbike, and you have problems, they're the guys to get in contact with. I've actually got the floor manager's number as well, so you know, if that happens, feel free to get in touch. But yeah, got to get going now. I'm a little bit worried about the time, although the guys at the Honda shop, they told me that the ferries run 24 hours. So ideally, I don't want to be stuck on ferries. I've got two at some point before I get to Sóc Trăng. Ideally, I don't want to be on those at night time, so I've got to get cracking. All right, so let's do it. Let's hit the road.
After the issue with the motorbike, it feels great to finally be back on the road again, albeit a few hours later than I'd hoped. But within minutes of leaving Vinh, all is put behind me as I pass by my first Khmer temple just kilometres outside of town.
Wow, beautiful. I think they've all been touched up a little bit because of the festival as well.
The route I'm taking today cuts through an area famous for its Khmer culture. There are said to be hundreds of pagodas and temples scattered right across Vinh province alone, which should make for an enthralling ride. After our hiccup at the start of the day, things are already feeling on the up, and I sense that if the rest of the day pans out anything like this first leg, then this might just end up being the highlight of my journey so far.
Wow, look at this. Beautiful. It's nice to see some greenery like this. Great road too, isn't it? That's if you can call it a road. crossroads. We love those, don't we? I think I have to go left here. I think. Let's see what my little arrow does. Yes! Oh, it's lovely and cool through here. Hello. I think I keep going here. A few little hills or mounds over here. Maybe there's a temple nearby, or just the land is undulating. Oh, we love these little intersections too. I think we go right here. Think. Wow, this is nice. I think I might take a little break here. Okay, so I've taken a little break here at this awesome little intersection somewhere out of somewhere. I have kind of no idea where I am, but just a beautiful little spot to take a break, isn't it? I got lost a few times, had to backtrack a few times, but that's okay. Trusty Google Maps eventually got me to this spot, and I've got to head in that direction next. But what a beautiful place, and it's just nice to be in a place where all I can hear is the roosters crowing and the bamboo rustling in the wind. And I've got an old fella coming up here to see what I'm doing, I think. So I'll probably have a chat to him, no doubt. Hello, Ann. But yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Hello.
Hello.
Ciao anh. How are you? Hả? Đi Sóc Trăng. Sóc Trăng.
Sóc Trăng à?
Yeah. Yeah, bằng xe máy. Oh.
Gì vậy?
Looks like a welcoming committee. Got a car, motorbike, maybe the town mayor's out.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Yeah. Xong ở đâu hả? Anh. Yeah, okay, yeah. So em đi Sóc Trăng.
Sóc Trăng.
Sóc Trăng, yeah. Quay video và bằng xe máy. Yeah. Em
Này là của Trà Vinh.
Yeah, Trà Vinh. Trà Vinh hai đêm. Sau đó đi Sóc Trăng, có thể móc đếm nhưng chưa biết. Dạ. Em xong ở Sài Gòn.
Sài Gòn à?
Yeah, Sài Gòn. Yeah. Mỗi này biết lắc.
Hiểu không con? Hả? Hiểu không?
Hello. Hả? Hiểu hả? Tiếng Việt của em hiểu không? Oh, hiểu hả? Hiểu. Oh, okay, good. That's good. Because sometimes you'll be talking away and they won't let on that they don't know, and then someone will come along and say, "Do you understand?" They go, "No." Anh tên là gì? Thọ hả? Matt. Tên là Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah. Bao nhiêu tuổi?
66.
66, okay. Still young. Trẻ.
Wow, đẹp, cảnh đẹp. Làm nghề gì? Nông dân. Nông dân. Oh.
Làm ruộng này.
Oh, ở đấy hả? Gúa anh?
Không hay. Kia.
Bên kia. Okay, over there. Có gia đình không?
Hả?
Có gia đình không? Gia đình.
Có rồi.
Dạ, có.
Ừ. Được 3 đứa con.
Okay, well.
3 đứa.
Okay.
Mà một đứa nó ở châu Âu á.
Châu Âu.
Ở Tây Ban Nha.
Okay. Tại sao? Tại sao Tây Ban Nha?
Nó có gia đình ở bển.
Okay.
Có chồng về bển.
Okay. Wow.
Nhà ở đây nè. Nó mới về đây chơi rồi nó đi về nước 2 tuần rồi.
Okay.
Đi về Tây Ban Nha về châu Âu 2 tuần rồi.
Anh hả? Đi
không,
Tây Ban.
Con.
Con. Okay. All right. Okay.
So he has
con gái hả?
Con gái. Yeah, he has a daughter who lives in Spain. So she left to go and live there recently.
Wow. Con gái anh Tây Ban Nha.
Có chồng.
Làm gì?
Có chồng về bển.
Có chồng.
Okay. So her husband is Tây Ban Nha, is Spanish.
Có chồng về Tây Ban Nha.
Okay.
Về bển nó bán siêu thị ở bển.
Okay. Siêu thị.
Là gia đình của người đó ở bển nó có siêu thị.
Okay.
Rồi nó về bển nó có gia đình ngay cái chỗ đó.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was something about a supermarket. I think. I could be wrong.
Oh no, thank you.
Anyway, I'm sure the Vietnamese in the comments will be able to tell me exactly. But I know that he's got a daughter who's got a husband who's Spanish, and they've gone back to live in Spain.
Tây Ban Nha ở đâu?
Ở tiểu bang
thành phố Madrid, Barcelona.
Gì? Sri Lanka vậy á?
Yeah. Okay. Không biết. Anh muốn đi Tây Ban Nha?
Hả?
Anh
em chưa có đi.
Nhưng muốn đi Tây Ban Nha? Anh? Dạ. Khi nào?
Không thì chừng nào cũng đi.
Ở đó có nhiều rượu. Tây Ban Nha rượu. Non và thịt bò. Yeah.
Đúng rồi, yeah.
Nhưng em chưa đi Tây Ban Nha.
Tức là rồi em là người gì?
Nước hả? Úc
hả?
Australia, yeah.
Ở Australia hả?
Đúng rồi. Melbourne. Hiểu không? Thành phố Melbourne. Nam
Melbourne hả? Melbourne hay Melbourne?
Melbourne. Sydney.
Sydney. Everybody knows Sydney, I think. Sydney.
Melbourne. Khoảng mỗi nhà km đến Sydney. Yeah, đúng rồi.
Yeah.
Hôm nay đang làm gì?
Không có làm gì, giấc này 11 giờ đâu có làm gì.
Okay. Ăn chưa?
Rồi.
Ăn chưa? Ăn rồi. Sau đó nấu chưa? Chưa nấu.
Đúng rồi, ngủ trưa hả?
Yeah, nấu trưa. I can't say the word for sleep properly. It just sounds like no. But yeah, I need to work on that.
Okay, it's beautiful. Cảnh đẹp quá.
Vậy dài qua bên đó quay.
Yeah, Sóc Trăng.
Đúng rồi, đó đi về Sóc Trăng.
Okay. Thank you, anh.
All right.
Rồi thôi quay.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yes.
Rồi.
Chúc may mắn.
Rồi.
Rồi. Hello.
And there he goes. Off with a dart, and probably gonna have an afternoon nap. But yeah, he's very typical, I guess, of the generation, that generation, you know, 70, what did he say? 70, maybe 72, I can't remember. He's in his 70s anyway. And quite common for that generation now to have children, to have children who have married a foreigner and then gone overseas to live. So he said he hasn't been there yet. He hasn't been to Spain yet. But I don't know. I haven't been to Spain yet, but you know, this is what his daughter grew up in. I hope Spain's as good or better for her. All right, let's get going, hey? We've got a couple of ferries to get, and hopefully we get on those before nightfall. I hope. Well before that, hopefully. All right, let's do it. Wow, beautiful.
Well, as much as I would have liked to spend the rest of the day chatting to Mr. To over a few cold tinnies and a bowl of his rice, I had Sóc Trăng on my mind, and there were a couple of ferries still to catch somewhere along the way. This leg to Sóc Trăng is shaping as the most picturesque yet. Out here, these rice fields have been tended by families, clearly many of them Khmer, for generations, and with temple after temple surrounded by these eye-catching walls as I pass by, it makes for some very special riding.
Oh my god, look at this little kid. Unreal.
Typically, farmers may own just a hectare or two. Some have more, and there's no broadacre farming here that you see in countries like Australia.
I think I go this way. I hope so.
So what you're seeing here is most likely plots owned by quite a number of farmers.
Oops. I've just gone off the main track, but look at this. I'll go up here a little bit and go back. It's so easy to get lost out here.
Apparently most of them grow 2 to 3 crops a year. A typical harvest might bring in around 5 to 6 tonnes per hectare, depending on the season. And when conditions are favourable, farmers can earn somewhere between 7,000 to 10,000 dong per kilogram. That's about 40 US cents.
I have to go left up here. A little track up here somewhere.
The struggle can be real out here and can be exacerbated with less fertile plots that push families to diversify or even shift to other livelihoods, even forcing them to pack up and move to the big cities to survive.
Just here, I think it's this one.
In recent years, rising costs, unpredictable seasons, and salinity creeping in from the nearby coast have made each harvest in the Mekong Delta a gamble for these guys, and an even greater stress. So, at risk of sounding preachy, the next time you leave that spoonful of rice on your plate, spare a thought for the farmers out here. Don't let it go to waste, because a lot has gone into just getting it there.
This is really good. So I've stopped at this little roadside eatery that I found along the way. As I went past, I noticed that it looked super clean, and she was preparing sort of in the window there.
and I've noticed that she's cooking with obviously some kind of local timber, local wood, but also rice husks or rice hulls, and it's giving off this really fragrant smell. Cái này là nó nhung non hoa non lăm. À. Okay, so that's quite possibly the best hủ tiếu I've ever had. I know that's saying something, but 9.9 out of 10. She loses 0.1 for the location. Unfortunately, it's on this quite busy street here, but absolutely delicious. And my hunch was right when I drove past. I saw that she had this clean place and she was already cooking and preparing. She's done a great job. Hủ tiếu tends to be a little bit sweet because obviously they put sugar in it. Down here, it's next level. This one, it was particularly sweet. So she caught me putting lime juice in it and she had a bit of a laugh and she's like, "What are you doing that for?" And I said it was sweet, and then she had an even bigger laugh. She's a very friendly lady, but sensational. I don't know if I can pin this place, but if you happen to be down this way, yeah, highly recommend it. All right, the sky's kind of changing a bit. Looks like there might be a bit of rain coming, so we better get going.
After a simple but perfect bowl of noodles just at the right time, I'm back on the road. And before long, I find myself out amongst the rice fields again. Out here, the landscape opens up briefly again, before I pass through small communities where life just seems simpler. I pass kids wobbling home on their bicycles, laughing with friends, swerving just a little too close as they try to sneak a look at the foreigner riding through their village.
Beep, 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 beep. Hello.
Running beside the road, the canals remind me of how vital they are to this region. These waterways are the lifeblood of the delta, feeding the rice fields and fruit farms, especially in the long dry months when every drop of water counts. Entire communities depend on them, for irrigation, for transport, and for daily life. Further along, the telltale sign of yet another Khmer Buddhist temple appears. One of those bold, brightly coloured perimeter fences that demands your attention. This may be the last one I'll see before reaching Sóc Trăng. So I decide to pull over for a quick rest, a look around, and to enjoy the peace and quiet before continuing on my way. Alright, so I've taken a mini break because I noticed on the map that this is one of the last ones, or probably the last temples
before, or on this route, before I hit the ferries. So I haven't stopped at any along the way. What I'm going to have to do is definitely come back and check out more of these temples, because there's some of them that I've been past that've just been absolutely majestic and shimmering gold. Obviously, the festival Ok Om Bok has just taken place, so this place here looks like it's set up or being set up for something soon, maybe even tonight. So yeah, just thought I'd take a bit of a break before. I think there's a highway and then the 2 ferries, and then we get to Sóc Trăng or Sóc Trăng. I think Drang. I think they call it here. So yeah, I'm reluctant to go in because I've got shorts. I've got shorts on, so I feel a bit weird going in, looking like I'm looking. But that's it there. I mean, that's nowhere near as grand as some of the ones that I've seen along the way. But suddenly this one's come up and it's basically the last one. So, you can't come to Vinh without stopping off at a temple, can you? But it's just, apart from the odd motorbike, a little bit of traffic, it's pretty calm and quiet. It's great after being on the motorbike for so long. Not long after leaving the quiet temple behind me, I come to a small bridge and something immediately catches my eye. Out here in the middle of farmland, right on the banks of a canal below, a festival is in full swing. Curious, I cross the bridge and double back, hoping there might even be boat races happening.
Chào anh.
A lovely lady comes over with a big smile and explains what's going on. And sure enough, this is the local Khmer community celebrating Ok Om Bok, giving thanks to the moon. There's music, food, and even more loud music, all happening right here on the canal banks. Before I know it, I've become a bit of a sideshow. The lady hands me a fresh sugarcane juice. Another lady kindly offers me a bottle of water.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Number 1. Sum up. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And suddenly, there's a small crowd gathering for photos with the foreigner who's just rolled up on his motorbike out of nowhere.
Okay, thank you. Đẹp trai không? Đẹp trai. Uh-oh, here they go, here they go. Okay, okay, okay. Something different at the lễ hội. Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome, come go ye. And how's my hair? Is my hair okay? Đẹp trai không? Okay. There she is. The look me. Thank you. Thank you. Tên gì?
Dạ em tên Tiên.
Hả?
Tiên. Tên Tiên.
Oh, okay. Hi, đẹp trai. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Very good. Of course. Okay, móc chăm nha. Over there. Cảm ơn em. Tên gì?
Dạ tên Hoa.
Hoa.
Dạ.
Okay, flower. Flower.
As much as I want to park the bike and spend the afternoon celebrating with them, I really do need to push on. The ferries to Sóc Trăng won't wait, and the rain clouds are already building.
Nhưng sắp mưa.
Moments like this stay with you. Out here, people aren't just friendly, they're genuinely welcoming, curious, and eager to make you feel at home. I hope I can come back next year, stay longer, and join in on the festivities because it looks so much fun.
Em thêm cho.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. God dung you. I'll be like, bye bye. Wow. Amazing. Great time of the year to come here, isn't it? The very festive atmosphere. Hello, Jake. Alright, we'll get to Sóc Trăng eventually.
Back on the road after the festival by the canal, the ride ahead quickly becomes some of the most scenic motorbiking I've done in years. The roads narrow and begin to twist a little bit.
Beautiful through here. Incredible. Oh, and a temple ahead just to top it off.
All the while pulling me deeper into a maze of green.
I'm just waving to everyone and smiling. Hello. I don't think it's anywhere like I've been before, to be honest.
Banana plantations crowd the edges, sugarcane leans in from the roadside, along with papaya trees and coconut trees that stand above them all.
Oh my god, this is incredible. Papaya trees, banana trees, coconut trees. What else have we got? What else can we see? Oh, hey. Look at those there, mate. Love papaya. My goodness, how lush is this? I know I keep banging on about it, but wow. This is a big operation. Hello.
Through here, the soil must be so fertile that I start thinking even I could grow something here with success. Perhaps I should give it a try. What do you think? But just check this out, guys. It's just so lush and a joy to drive through.
It's amazing. Hello, Anne. Look at that. That must be one of the best rides I've just done. Ever. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. But there's still a lot more to go. I've got a fair way to go till I get to Sóc Trăng. And apparently Saigon is preparing for a typhoon, or the tail or the outskirts of a typhoon, and the skies are changing here as well. So I'm pretty keen to get across those rivers that I need to get across. But how about this? Welcome to Vietnam. Amazing. Look at these flowers. Beautiful. The final leg of today's journey is ahead of me now, and the ferries that will carry me across into Sóc Trăng aren't far away.
Coconuts, anyone?
But the road refuses to let me rush. Every few minutes, another picture-perfect scene appears across the handlebars. Flowers in bloom line the edges of the road, splashing a different kind of colour against the usual palette of greens of the delta. Small bridges over narrow canals lead to who knows what, until you get up to the highest point and see to the other side. Plantations arch so far over the road they almost block out the sun. They're cooling and seem to create their own unique climate.
My gosh, the plant species just change just about every corner. Now there's this on the side here, I don't know what that is.
Things then open up a bit, and I come to this river swollen from the recent rains, where it looks as though authorities have ordered the release of some pressure upstream.
Look at that flowing through there. Looks like they've dropped a few bars down there. That's flowing. Wow, look at that water.
And then something else unexpected. A Catholic church in the distance. A reminder of how many cultures live together in this part of Vietnam.
And there's a church up there as well.
What an amazing ride the last couple of hours or so. Totally recommend it. Absolutely loved it. You just don't get bored. You know, the scenery might seem the same on paper, but when you're out in amongst it, just the plants and stuff like that, the variety and the diversity in plants and people down here is just mind-blowing. I absolutely love it. What an afternoon of riding. It's been one of those stretches of road that will stay with me long after I get back to Saigon. And it's one I've already decided to come back for and experience again soon.
Wow, okay. Turn the corner and there's a church. Unbelievable. What a strip, what a drive this has been today. Okay, well, after a long day, I've finally made it. I've made it to Sóc Trăng. I've got to get that right before I leave. And I've just checked into my hotel. I think I said it earlier in the video that it was an amazing day. It was an awesome drive. And if anyone gets a chance to do a motorbike ride in Vietnam, this would be one that I think you should do. Just the diversity in the people, the landscape, and I guess just the experiences, you know? Just loved it. Loved it. I can't say enough about it. I'm definitely going to come back. I'm going to bring my wife. She really needs to do this particular route that I did today. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap the video up now. I'm going to go and have a good shower and maybe an ice cold beer and something to eat, and then hit the hay. All right, cheers. Thanks heaps for watching. See you in the next one.